This is me, and this is Luke Demand, the guy that I decided to follow on a crazy adventure. So today is the first Monday of September, and I'm about to hop on a call with Luke for our very first strategy call. Only a few weeks later, I was on my way to Milan airport, ready to jump on a flight to India, where I met Luke for the first time.
What's up, man?
And after that, we've been through some crazy shit together.
We're in India, everybody. You want to go Golden Temple?
We are at the Wagah border, everybody. Going to Pakistan, everybody.
Pakistan, Zindabad.
I play a lot of Call of Duty.
This is where Osama bin Laden was killed.
Dangerous. Alright, stop.
Welcome to Laos, everybody.
We're in no man's land between Laos and Thailand.
And now I have decided that it's finally time to properly introduce myself and start sharing my point of view as well. My goal here is to share with you the behind the scenes of what it means to work with a big YouTuber and hopefully inspire you to follow your dreams. And if you stick around long enough, I might let you in on some of our strategy secrets. You know, it's funny because back in January, I made a video explaining how I had planned 2024 to be the best year of my life, the year that would change my life, and it actually happened. Just not the way that I planned it. I was definitely not expecting to end up where I am right now, and I couldn't be happier. You know, one of the main points that I had on my list was to make enough money to be able to live in Bali. Now, I can't say that I am living in Bali, but I'm here right now. And next year, I will be traveling a lot and I'll have the chance to come back here often. So for me, that's pretty much the same thing. But anyways, more on this later, because right now I have to wrap things up here and go meet up with a very special person. Let's go. It's sunny today here in Bali, but during rainy season it doesn't last for very long. Let's see if we can make it.
Holy shit. What's
Oh, fuck, you're
up?
actually filming.
Yeah.
What's
You know
good?
for what? 'Cause I started doing the filming for,
Are
the channel.
You saw the fourth channel?
Yeah. I started filming yesterday.
Nice.
So, this is the first vlog that we did together on my channel.
Let's go. So, what I started doing on the video is trying to introduce myself, right? And I just couldn't come up with the name of my job. So, what the f am I calling myself? The thing is, when you were hiring, you were looking for like a video editor and the head of content, right? But then I got in, I pretty much never edited anything. If
Do you
not
like that?
Editing?
What would you prefer?
No, I like what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
The evolution of thing was like super quick, right?
I feel like a better, and a more appropriate role would be like COO, Chief Operations Officer.
Chief operation.
Like you're way more involved in operations rather than, like it is content related. Obviously, like your review videos and stuff. So I would say COO. This is my COO.
Let's go. Because like at the end of the day, CEO is like the second hand of the CEO.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
how it
that's like
works.
kind of. So how did you end up introducing yourself?
I didn't. That's it.
This is the introduction.
That's the introduction.
The COO.
Yeah. So like the second question that I want to ask is, what made you choose me over like someone else? Like, was it something that I did? Was my application?
Yeah.
My background?
I would say this role was surprisingly difficult to fill because not only do you, like the situation is very unique. You have to obviously have the skills that you have, be willing to like travel kind of full time, which is a lot harder to sell to people than you actually think. It's like, hey, I'll pay for everything. Like, you know, you can get paid to travel with me and shoot content. It's a lot harder to sell. But the third and most difficult part was actually like getting along with the person, which is probably the most important thing because, you know, we've been, out of everyone in my life for the past like 3-4 months that we've been working together, I spent the most amount of time like communicating with you. Like we've spent a lot of time together. We've shared rooms together, everything. We've been on like crazy trips. So the third part was the most important part, and you don't really know that until you start traveling with someone. So I knew it was gonna like take a while to like find that right person, and when we went to India and got along, I was like, fuck yeah, like this is the perfect shot. But like, I don't know, it's just as cliche as it is, like it was just like good vibes, like from when we first met, from the things I asked you to do initially, like it was just like it vibed well.
Awesome.
And you don't want to hire on vibes all the time.
Yeah,
but if they're vibey and competent, then you got a good combination.
And talking about professionality, I don't even know if it's rolling.
No way. Oh, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Roll
Okay, we got
in.
that. Okay, we're safe. So,
Let's go.
just to follow up on that, I think, in that, like, I think the game changer was like, you have to, like, once you're hired, it's not, your job is not done because you need to get along with the person that you're working with.
And you also can't fake it. Because if you like acting as a different person to think that to please me, or like I expect you to act a certain way, like the amount of time that we spend together, it's eventually the real you's gonna come out.
Yeah. Time to get back to work. Let's do it.
Yeah. No more personal time, Alex. Come on.
Yeah.
Get back. It's, what is it? 10 o'clock? You think you start at 8 a.m.? No, you start at 6 a.m.
So guys, one thing that you need to know that he's very strict, and is I'm a bit of a slave because every 9 a.m. I have to bring him a cup of coffee for no reason.
That's bullshit.
All right, so whenever I come back to the villa, I always end up staying here and work for the rest of the day. So task for today is getting through one of the latest video that is going to go out on Friday. There is a brand integration that we have to put in. Also, I have to go through all of the team's work and give them feedback, and also create a few thumbnails for a few different videos that some are ready, and this one that I'm working on today also needs a thumbnail, so we have to do that too. Get back to some of the emails, make sure that everything is on track, especially because today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, and everything needs to be working well in order for us to start Monday on the right foot. All right, we're back home. Right, so I am back home right now. I am gonna make myself a coffee. Just gonna put some of this coffee here. And I'd say it looks pretty good. So the plan now is to enjoy this coffee, get ready, go to the gym, meet up with the guys, have dinner, come back here, and maybe we'll do some more work. Okay guys, it's 8:30. It's almost the end of the day. And you would think that it's time to just close the computer and get to bed and relax and watch a movie or something. But it's actually not like that. This is actually how it looks to have a flexible working schedule, right? So you decide when you want to work, and for me is at night. I am a bit of a night owl, and most of my creativity comes out at night. And you know, when you're actually working for someone, it's difficult to manage your time and find time for yourself. For me, that time comes mainly at night. I'll try to spend at least 1 or 2 hours working on my stuff. But you know, there are so many other things that you need to fit in the schedule. You want to go to the gym, you want to exercise, go for a run, you want to go out with friends, you want to cook. So keep that in mind if you're looking to, have a flexible working schedule. I mean, if you're working for yourself, that's amazing, because obviously you're allocating that time to invest on your business. But if you are doing that for someone else and you also want to work on your own projects, then it's a little bit more complicated, and it's gonna take a lot of your time, a lot of your free time. So that's all I wanted to say for today. I'm gonna start working a little bit on my own projects. At some point I'm gonna have to edit this video. That counts as personal projects, obviously. But yeah, catch you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So it's currently 10 a.m. I just finished setting up some tasks and work for the day, and I'm about to head out and go work from Lux Villa. But before leaving, I realized that I've made this whole video about introducing myself and I haven't even said what my name is. So let's fix that. My name is Alessandro, but I usually go by Alex, as you can see from my handle as well. Alex, it's so much easier for foreigners and I don't have to explain myself. Alex, easy, they get it straight away. So that's what happens. I think a lot of you can relate to that, especially when traveling. You just want to make it super easy and people don't usually get your names right, so you just come up with like a very simple name that everyone can get. So that's Alex for me. My name is not even that difficult. I'm from Italy, so Alessandro is a name from Italy. And at the end of the day, even if I say my real name, they would end up giving me that nickname, so I'll just go with it from the beginning. Anyways, thank you for watching this. I hope that you're interested in. If you're curious to know anything specific about this, you can let me know in the comments and I'll try to get you an answer in the next videos. Bye!